Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I went to my Instagram stories and I posted a few polls for my followers and let them pick out all of my makeup that I'm going to be using today in this video for this look. And if you guys want to be able to participate in things like that, I just want to remind you that my social media channels are all linked down below. Every once in a while, I do post polls and questions on my stories asking for feedback about content or with opportunities for you guys to participate within the content itself. So if you'd like to see the opportunities to participate in things like that, make sure to check out my social medias, again, linked down below. And also, if you are new here, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of my 1 year here on YouTube, so I'd really appreciate you subscribing, joining my family on here. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first thing that I had everyone vote on was primer, and the Milk Blur Stick won out over the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So we are going to go ahead and start prepping our skin with this. And you guys, I'm so sorry, there's a car going off and I'm trying to record in between when it goes off. It's been going off for like an hour. I couldn't put off filming this video anymore, but we will work around it. But anyways, so the way that I usually put this primer on is I will just like put it on my face like you just saw, and then I will blend it out with my fingers. And I love this primer because it's literally like an instant filter, which is like amazing. I especially love this even when I'm not wearing any makeup, though it looks great under makeup, but with no makeup on, it really just instantly like blurs out your skin. If you want to do like a no makeup day, but you're like feeling like your skin just has a little bit going on, this is a great product for that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair back for foundation. And for foundation, the Tarte Foundsealer won out over the Pure Love Your Selfie foundation. And this one is like a lighter weight foundation. It's more of a medium coverage as opposed to a full coverage type of foundation, but I still really love it. I think it leaves like a really, really pretty finish. At first, I didn't like this foundation. I was like underwhelmed by it, but after wearing it a few times, I actually really do love the finish that it gives. And if you do want it to be more full coverage like I do today, you can definitely put a second layer on and build up that coverage. And next up we have concealer, and the Tarte Shape Tape won out over the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a layer of this. The color that I wear it in is in medium 35N. And for those of you who have been watching me for a while, you know that this is my holy grail concealer. I know that there have been a lot of dupes that have come out in the last few years, but to me, nothing beats Tarte Shape Tape. And then at this point, I like to just go ahead and go in with a little bit of face powder just all over my face. Okay, and then for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Hotel Heiress. This is the Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer, which won out over the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. And I'm gonna go in with this all over my face, warm up my cheekbones, my forehead, underneath my chin. And then in order to make it more of a bronzer, I'm gonna go in with some RCMA powder and cut that contour line and bake right along that edge. Next up, moving on to eyes, I gave everyone the choice between the Anastasia Beverly Hills Original Norvina palette or the Bad Habit Beauty Artistry 2 palette, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette won out by a slight margin, so we're gonna go ahead in with that one. I'm first gonna take the color Base and use it as, well, the base for my lids. Next, I'm gonna take the color Eccentric and lightly sweep that above the crease to warm up the color. Next, I'm going to go in with Passion, and taking a packed detail brush, I am going to deposit the color on the outer and inner part of my eyelid space. And as opposed to a halo eye, I'm not going to connect the color between the outer V and the inner corner. Next, I'm going to take some white concealer, and I'm going to pop that just right in the center of my lids, just to make sure what I put in there will be very intense. And then I'm just going to take a concealer brush to kind of pat it out. Then going in with Rose Gold, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that on my finger right here, and that color is just so beautiful. And I'm gonna press it onto the center of my eyelid where we put that white concealer down. Okay, going back into Passion, I'm gonna pick up just the smallest amount on it, back onto that detail brush, and I'm gonna redefine the borders between Passion and Rose Gold. Then to work on the lower lid, I'm gonna go in with a mix of Passion and Eccentric right here. Just gonna go ahead and dip into both colors and smoke out my lower lash line. And finally, taking Dreamer, I'm going to use that to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. Okay, honestly for me it's looking a little bit cray because I haven't done my eyebrows, so I need to go ahead and fill them in. And to do so, I always use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Brown Brow Powder Duo. And since my brows are microbladed, it's always like a really quick process to fill them in. I just follow the shape and just shade them in a little bit because they lose some of their intensity when I put foundation on. Okay, and I'm feeling like this look definitely needs a wing, so I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof eyeliner and just go ahead and draw one on. And for this one, because of the eyeshadow look that we created, I want to keep it thick on the outside, then taper it in very thin, almost stopping at the halfway point on my eye. Okay, then just adding some mascara to my lashes. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, just to give my lashes a good coat before I put on falsies. Okay, and then while I wait for my lash glue to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face. Moving on to blush, I gave you guys a choice between the Sephora Collection Blush Duo in Poppy or Ofra's Raisin. And for this one, the Sephora Collection Blush won out. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with that on my cheeks. And this blush is honestly super pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. And I like to drag my blush on my nose and on my forehead. I just feel like it really ties my whole face together whenever I do that. Okay, the camera timed out, so sorry if you guys shifted just a little bit. But blush is on, and I think that my glue is good enough to go ahead and pop some lashes on. I am using the Lashes in a Box number 8s. These used to be like my holy grail lashes. I used to use them all the time. Then I discovered the Eylure 1-for-3s, and those are honestly my true favorites. But I had forgotten how much I like these. These are like kind of spiky, but not too spiky. Just a really pretty, subtly dramatic lash. Okay, then finishing off the face, I'm gonna move on to highlighter. And for this one, it was actually a dead tie between the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop highlighter and the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and use both. Going in with the Laura Geller first though, I'm gonna sweep this on the areas that I wanna highlight and kind of use that as my quote unquote base highlighter. And this highlighter is such a classic. It gives such a beautiful, gorgeous, golden glow without pulling too yellow or anything like that. It really works on just about any skin tone. Okay, then taking a more concentrated brush, I'm gonna go in with the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop highlighter, and I'm gonna use that to highlight and really target the highest points of my face. Then after that, I'm gonna sweep off this base, and then it's time for lips. Okay, and then for lips, I gave you a choice between the more vampy MAC Dance With Me liquid lipstick and the Jeffree Star Family Jewels liquid lipstick, which is a more mauve-y neutral tone. And the Jeffree Star Family Jewels lipstick won out, so we will go ahead and go in with that to finish out our look. And the shade is honestly such a beautiful, deep neutral color. It's definitely perfect for fall and wintertime when you're not trying to go too vampy, but you do want a little bit of depth on your lips. Okay, and then the very last step is to spray down my face so that I can lock in my makeup. And then for that, I'm gonna go in with the Milani Make It Last Matte Finishing Spray. Okay, so that was it for this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed. For those of you who voted and helped pick out the makeup today, thank you so much for participating. Again, if you guys want to be able to participate in my content like this or help me choose upcoming content ideas, make sure to follow me on all of my social medias. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on anything. Ring that bell, like this video, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.